Alright guys, so I'm in the laundry room that this morning. I'm in the laundry room on my summer break. And today I'm doing laundry, guys. I'm gonna be doing a little taping in the other room. I'm gonna get on the treadmill, but just wanted to take in the laundry room with me this morning, right? So like in life we do things and we I tell you people, just never be ungrateful. Because for me personally, I move around this house, and even when I'm walking, even today I'm walking with my neighbor, and I'm just thanking God, because for me to go up by myself and walk, it would be hard. It would be hard. I'm on vacation, but Donnie still goes to work, right? And so just having my neighbor with me, makes a huge difference. So I just have to be thankful. And I come in, I had a cup of tea, and I decided I'm coming, and I had some fruit. Decided I'm gonna come down and do some laundry. And I'm standing here. I bent down to get the dryer, the drying things. And this thing right here, see that? I remember when I was buying the machines, and the older twin, she says, Mommy, don't you just buy the machines and put them on the floor. Buy the boxes for them. And these, right? This one, Danny doesn't use liquid soap, so this one he uses powdered soap. So he uses the Tide powdered soap. Perfect spot to store things. We have this shelf in here, so I use the liquid Tide. But I also use a little palm olive, because that palm olive, it really just makes the clothes cleaner. Make them crispy clean. I need to fold these to go upstairs. But I look in here, walking in, I'm just smiling and thanking God, because the boxes, even though the boxes, the things for the machine, keeps the machine up off the ground. I have them now for over 13 years, and the washer, there was something in the back of it, a little thing that got rusted in there, and I thought I had to throw out the whole machine. But I had bought this little insurance from Sears, paying $59 every month for it. And man, when I called them, I said, wait a minute, let me see before I go order a new washer. Let me see. The guy came in, you have to pay a $75 copay, like whatever, but labor, parts, everything else would have been included. The guy came in, fixed my machine, brand new again. But I'm just thankful to my daughter for this idea, because when you buy your appliances, guys, get them set up on something high. Don't let them sit on the ground. These are high enough that, because they're front loaders, I'm not bending down to pull up things and lift and put down in anything. I am able to just empty straight to the hamper, and go upstairs and do them. But I stop to talk about these things because a lot of times people bless us, and we forget the blessings. We so quickly forget the blessings. Yes, guys, that's the basement. This is the furnace side. We have an oil tank, but we don't use it. I converted to gas heat. And that's this side, how clean it is, guys. Clean. I could really create something down here to make some good money, because the space is so clean. So coming in this section, this is the workspace. So I had lent the tables to school for a program they were doing, and Danny had picked them up. It was sitting in the truck for a minute. But this morning I asked him, and they were just sitting out there in the truck. So I asked him this morning if he could bring them in, but he says, no, I brought them in already. But this is my workspace, guys. This is where I do my t-shirts. I have new shirts on the hanger there. I have a couple of people I need to make shirts for. And this is the Miss Bev's Productions. Few motivational stuff on the walls. This keeps me going. The uplifts. Cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. Means that we got to get up and do, guys. When times get tough, we don't give up. We get up, right? We get up. When we intend to do good, we do it. And this is why I'm saying now, guys, that when people intend to do good for you, or when people have done good for us, place is a little bit messy because we had to pile up everything on the table, on one table, to move out the other two tables. But I'm in here today to just put things back in perspective, and so I can do some shirts down here. That's the heat press, and that's one of my motivational charge. Because no matter what, guys, God is in charge, right? When the trials of life seem to be working your nerves and you don't know what to do, or when it seems like you're having so many problems, like you have bitten off more than you can chew, there's just one thing you must tell yourself. When these situations you cannot dodge, just sit down, chill, calm yourself, relax, because God is in charge. So remember those things, guys. Remember those things. We do have a couch down here for no reason, but it's here. And I did, when I finished down here, when I did the floors, you can see Grayson's truck and his bicycle when he comes to Grandma. He has them to go in the backyard. And I did a sink. I put a sink down here. Sometimes I feel motivated like I'd want to rent it. And then another time I feel like, leave it alone, leave it alone. So I'm in here, guys. I'm in my workspace. And I'm going to clean up while I'm washing. But as I said, when people have been good to us, don't forget kindness. A lot of us quickly forget kindness. And when we forget kindness and we start biting the hands that feed us, we find that, you see, this world, it's a circle, you know. It's a circle. Things go round and round in a circle. And sometimes we get support and people are good to us, or people have put people in our lives that are good to us, and once we feel good and we feel okay, we start biting the hands that feed us. We start being ungrateful. We start telling stories about the same people who supported us. We start, just doing things, being mean, because a lot of us are humble when we are struggling, But you see, when we get on top, when things seems to be working out in our behalf, we become arrogant. We become, heartless. We start talking bravely, But let us never forget, guys. Let us never forget. Every time I move around my space, I have a reason to be thankful to God. I have a reason to be thankful to God. And so I don't pass up on those. There are friends who have been there for me all the time, and I might not be able to reach out to them all the time, but I'm always giving God thanks. And when I'm able to, or when the opportunities arise, listen to me, I'd make sure I go above and beyond. You don't forget hands that fed you. You might not have a great relationship now, but every time that little ugliness peeks its ugly head to tell you to turn your back or act like you're better than, just remember that when good was done for you, you needed it. When they were there for you, it was a time in your life when you needed them. So don't ever forget it. Too many of us lose out because you know what happened? Even sometimes people do kindness for us, help us to get jobs, and we got to the job, good paying jobs. But guess what? Instead of humbling ourselves, we start acting like we're big and we're rich now. So we can talk to people how we want to talk to people. We can do things. And we start biting the hand that feed us. We start biting it. We bite it so hard we bite it off sometimes. And then we start counting cows instead of just drinking the milk. Get fat and give thanks. Feed who you can feed. Bring in others so they can get some of the blessing. We go in and we act too big and mighty. And then guess what? The blessings get cut off. So when the blessings get cut off, you don't have nothing, you know. Because the people who have helped you, there are people on the outside watching and saying, tag, if I saw you treat him or her, and me know what you did there, and them help you forget where you there, then what you going to do with me? So people start running from you. So today, as I said, I come downstairs here and it's a nice place to be. But for me, I like company. I like noise around me. But I'm here. And as I come down to do some laundry, I'm just thanking God. I'm opening the machine and I'm thanking God. I bent down to get the dryer pieces from the downy softener pieces from the drawer. And I remembered my daughter and how she says, Mommy, you got to get those boxes for the machines. And I see how helpful it has been. And I'm just giving God thanks. I said, let me talk to you, my YouTube family and friends, and let you know that biting hands is a bad thing. Forgetting kindness is a bad thing. Even if the people don't need stuff from you, you reach out and help others around you. Because you're okay and John Brown is not okay. It's not a time to say, well, sorry for you, no master, but me can't. You find a way. As people pull up, you pull somebody up. And if we keep pulling others up, you're going to see a beautiful chain reaction. Families included. There are many families who once they make it, they sit on the pedestal and they don't care about the little ones around them. They don't care about them. But we must care because we do get older. And as we get older, those little ones are going to get bigger and older. And so it's a chain reaction, guys. Don't ever feel like you made it and you're going to be the only one who sits up there. It's a chain reaction. And you getting up there is not going to be the same time others get up there. And there's a reason for that. Because if everybody sits on top, it's going to be lone. It's going to be an interesting world. So everybody gets their turn. Why? Because once a man, twice a child, right? And so if we pass through our childhood and we get to a point where we're a man and we didn't plant any seeds, when you get back to be that child, it's going to be quite interesting. Because I always tell people, I said, it doesn't matter how much money you have when you get older, If people don't like you, it's going to be tough. Because many people, they have the money, but nobody will come and work for them. Nobody's going to face them. And so let us make sure that as we climb and we're drinking our milks, let's not count the cows, but let's drink the milk and help others to get some of the milk. When people help us, let us continue to sow good seeds. Sow good seeds. And so that the blessings will continue. Sow good seeds, because when the time comes that they might have had whatever, but if you didn't sow good seeds to jump up around you, then when you get dried up and quail up and nothing can help you need a stick for catch up, then remember that if you planted seeds, they're going to be there growing and will be able to support you. So yes, this morning we got up, we went out for a walk. Again, I had to be thankful because, as I said, I could have been here if I was mean-spirited and didn't treat my neighbors right, or come here and have conflicts with people and carry on like, oh, we're big and bad. This morning getting up at 5:30 to get dressed and happily going out for a walk would not have been. So I have to be thankful. What are you thankful for? Look in your lives, find all the things in it. Not all, because we can't find all of them. But as you look around you, as you look right where you are, what are you thankful for? So Miss Bevis here, guys, you see I'm losing the weight on the face. You see how the skin is. But I'm good. You know what? I'm so healthy. I'm not like perfect healthy, but I am healthy. I'm walking. I'm okay. Right? I am good. Walking 30 minutes non-stop is a great blessing. It's a great blessing. And I am embracing every moment of it. I can pick up my laundry, walk down the stairs, put them to wash, bring them up again, fold them, do all of that. It's a lot to be thankful for. So you find your moments, guys. You sit down and look for your moments. I'm just thankful. I am just thankful. And even though I make some changes with some things, I am thankful. I am thankful, thankful, thankful. I am thankful. I'm chewing gum right through this video. Usually I take it out. But I am thankful, guys. I am thankful. So I'm going to clean up my workspace again. Set up these things. I have the stereo system. I don't know if I should put it outside. I just leave it alone because the tape deck works beautifully. The bass is good. The surround sound is good. But guess what happened? The CD section doesn't work. And so I wonder, should I throw it out? Maybe somebody can use it, or do I just leave it there and play my little cassette tapes? Because I have a lot of religious cassette tapes. So it's a great day. I'm on vacation and I'm making use of the vacation. Haven't planned yet if I'm going down to Jamaica for a week or two. It might happen. I would love to go with my kids again. We'll see what happens, because going with them, it's like I don't have to worry. I don't want to go home and sit by myself and eat. I want to go home and just have a good time, get some videos done, and just come back. I don't need to travel here, there, everywhere. When Granny was there, it was different. I go home and I love to be where she was. But we'll see what happens. So if I'm there, you'll see videos. But if I don't get to go, it's still good. My one good thing that I want to get done is to start driving my truck. Just drive it instead of having it. It's parked now for almost a year plus. It's over a year already that it's parked. Like, not park because Danny will use it to take me to work some mornings. But for the most part, and he might drive it small distances. But I need to be able to manage my truck. I bought it as a gift to me. So I need to be able to take it out, get to work. This year, as I said, God's willing. I don't know what his plans are for me. But as I said to the principal, that this year, God's willing, and I'm back there. I want to do tutoring for the kids. I want to really invest in tutoring classes for them who need remedial math. So I let them know from day one. If they come in, they're doing what we ask to do. They're taking their notes. They're trying to do what needs to be done, and I see that the struggles are there because of lack of foundation. I'm definitely going to be there for them. I'm not going to really, and I'm honest about this. You might disagree, but if they come to school and they're struggling, but they decide to disrupt the class, walk out of class, do no work, I don't want parents to even ask me to support them. I want kids to show that they care. And so I can meet them halfway. I cannot meet you halfway if you're not trying. Just let me see how much you can do. So that's why I said I don't give up on children, but I also don't encourage slackness. I want to see children trying. And in trying, just like in everybody else, I'm not just going to get up and help somebody who sits there and do nothing. I will help you if I see that you have good intentions, but you need a little bit of support, or you need some support, you know. So that's my intention. I also will be, I already asked the culture and the climate and culture committee to add my name to that committee. I would like to be part of that committee. And one big thing I want to do, math night. I want parents to come in and we can teach math. I can teach them about, talk to them about the curriculum being used, and also give them ideas of how they can build foundation, or add to the foundation the kids have, strengthen it with even a deck of cards, right? So even if you're out there, guys, just understand this. You pick up a deck of cards, you pick up two, you have a deck of cards on your table, you're cooking, you're doing what you're doing, you're on your phone with your friends, I don't know. But you could put a deck of cards next to you, your child is there, tell them take up two cards. Two cards, a pair of cards, they can add them, they can subtract them, they can multiply them. And they could go one harder step, divide them. Because if the numbers are not even, if they pick up a 5 and a 9, they can learn how to divide 9 by 5. Write it as a fraction. No, it's an improper fraction. Divide it to make a mixed number. And these are ways that you can quickly build mental math skills, and also continue to build the foundation. So that's the little thing, guys, and that's my big tip for today. To get a deck of cards, even during your driving. You pick up a pair of cards, they show them to you, now you say, multiply them. They got a 6 and a 5. What is 6 times 5? What is 6 minus 5? What is 6 plus 5? And now let's do the big improper fraction, right? 6 over 5, what do you get? It's going to be a mixed number. But also 6 over 5 is an improper fraction because the numerator is greater than the denominator. And so when you break it down, you're going to get a whole number out of it, and you're going to get something left over. Just work with them, simple little things like those, and let them develop that love for mathematics. Because math is all around them. They need it, right? They need it. So those are the things that I plan for. I'm hoping that everything will be fine, and it will become fine. It will become fine whether I drive the truck or not, but it will become finer if I'm able to drive there, if I put away my fear of driving. The only reason I'm not driving, guys, is because I'm fearful. But if I can put away that fear, because God didn't give us that fear, the spirit to be afraid. He gave us power over things, right? So I need to shake it off and get myself behind those wheels and enjoy my money. The kids said, Mommy, you pay for the truck and you sit there with it. So I want that, because then I am flexible. I could leave when I want. I could manage. And so pray for me, guys, that thing will happen for the new school year. So what is this, third day? Fourth day on vacation. Fourth day. Got up and walked. Yesterday I cleaned up, took my wash out, flushed my system of all the stuff that built up in there. Today feel like a brand new girl. Light, feel good inside. Nothing, you're not burping stuff, you're everything flushed out. Because you eat a bowl of rice and some chicken, or you eat some breakfast, sardines and crackers and stuff. You eat, and then sometimes the amount you poop out, you say, where is the rest of it? Yes, guys, it's stuck somewhere up in there. Remember, the intestine is a long thing, and sometimes it's stuck somewhere. But when you do a big washout, a big cleanse, It flushes from right here, and it just takes everything through, take it right out of your system. So um just do one of those. If at the end of every year you can do one, every at the end of, you can decide when you can do four, one after the spring ends, one after winter ends, one after fall ends, and one for the summer, because different times we eat different things and different whatever is built up, then we want to make sure we flush them out nice and good. Keep the colon clean, right? Keep down there clean. So that's all I have to say today, guys. That I'm always, you might say, but it's true. I'm always thankful because there's so much to be thankful for. So much to be thankful for. Right now I haven't been promoting my t-shirts, but it's not that I'm not thankful. It's like I'm waiting for a partner who can help me with the website and start marketing stuff. I have an idea of a quote I want to start marketing. Um, and then, because for me, I was marketing my Miss Best production, but my coach said, but nobody knows you. You're not Nike, right? So Miss Best production is not going to appeal to a wide range of people. So I really was thinking of just marketing, become a stronger, better you, 1 pound at a time. But again, I need to get these shirts made up, get them on the website, and see how that goes. So just pray me up, guys, and ask God to lead me in the right path. I'm also praying, just wanting to stay focused and start writing my book. Too many people over the years have told me that you're a good writer. You really need to write a book. I remember my professor way back in the 80s when I was going to community college. I was taking an education class, and when I put the work together, he signed me up actually in a book, Dr. Roach. Never forget that man. He signed me up, brought me the paperwork to join a book club thing that people were supporting people who write. But I was a young mother then. I was focusing on work in school and kids. I didn't have the time for that. But it stays in my head over and over and over again how many times he told me to write a book. Then when I came here when I came to Rawson School, when I came here to Connecticut, and I'm teaching, I was running a young authors academy at my old school, and have kids, just guide kids to creating books and giving out gift cards to what's the name of the Barnes and Noble, good gift cards. The first place would get 100, second place $50, and the third place, because we have people who would read the books and decide which one did the best, and they put them in order. And I would get gift cards for them. I was working with an author in New York, Michael Luton. These earrings, they gave it to me. This is a Jewish man, and they brought this as a gift in 2003. They gave me these earrings. They are gold and white gold and red gold. And these earrings, once I put them in, these are my go-to earrings. I wear them all day, every day, unless something happens and I want to wear a Jamaican earring for a change. But these were a gift from an author. I have a book he autographed for me. And so they keep saying to me, you got to write a book, you got to write a book. Mr. Martin used to get up, Dr. Martin he used to say, tomorrow I'm going to this place where all authors meet. You need to come, you need to come. But it has not moved me yet. Now it's playing on my head. But during those times it didn't. But guys, listen, in time. But it's in my head. I know that somewhere up in this head, there's a spot for me to sit down and just, because I have the information to write. I just need to put it on paper. I had another young man from Hartford Performs. He's a rapper, a poet. And when he met me and he was just talking with me and the way I use my words, he said, Mrs. Salmon Black, you need to write a book. You need to write a book. We have Mr. Davis again. You see him on my channel donating to the GoFundMe and all that. And when I would explain some things to him, all right, and say happy birthday, so and so and so, Mr. Davis, you know, you have contributed so much to our school population, da 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 da. He says, whoa, that belongs in a book. So I know people are giving me hints. I guess they see the work and they want to see me advance, you know. So in time, I'm going to. I'm going to. I'm going to. So for now, we'll just enjoy what we have and keep going forward, right? So onward and upward, yes? Yes, onward and upward will continue. And may God bless each and every one of you in your own way. You know what your needs are. And so please do not forget to ask Him. Jet, wherever you are, my dear sister and friend, I hope that you're feeling good today. Miss Gabby, I also hope that things are in the right place for you today. And anyone else who's not feeling well, who are going through their different struggles, again, remember, I'm here. I can pray for you. I cannot do for everyone. So I'm asking you to reach out and touch somebody, guys. Those of you who are able to, reach out and make sure people are okay. Encouraging words work. Prayers work. You know, you don't have to keep giving money if that you don't have money. A lot of people only feel like you do good for them if you hand them money. But a lot of times, words of encouragement count, you know. Words of encouragement count. Sometimes the money ain't done quick and you really not see what it really buy, but an encouraging word or a word of guidance of something that they can guide you, it counts for something too. So don't just be thankful for what people give to you. Be thankful for what people have said to you. Be thankful for what people have said on your behalf. Okay? So make it a great day by trust, my people. One love I say, and if you can't be good enough, be careful, make myself walk good and for do good, because karma is something that is out there, that is real. Life is a cycle, it goes around, but it does come back around. And if you had placed some good on that, then it will come back around. But remember, if you put some bad things on there, when the wheel come round and drop it off, don't feel bad. If you plant corn, now look for peas. You've got to reap what you sow. So, I saw it go. So one love, people, one love, one love. God's willing, we'll be walking again tomorrow. And I know we're expecting rain. Today's cloudy out there. But we'll see. We'll see. Love you guys.